Before we begin, let me ask you this. When you leave today, I'm going to ask you not to discuss the monologue with anyone outside this room, all right, please? It's just one of those things we have to do. Well, we had some nice weather here in California. It's freezing back east, I guess. Just unbelievable. Terrible snowstorm. In fact, in New York, they closed so many roads. Listen to this. The cab drivers actually had to take the real road to the airport. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. Just apparently most of it. Anybody here from Boston? Freezing in Boston. Oh, my God, yeah. I talked to some family members tonight back home. I guess people in Boston were spilling McDonald's coffee on themselves and not even suing. When has that ever happened? Well, let's check in with the big trial, see what's going on there. You know, the 2 days off, people starting to get antsy. Yeah, what's going on with the O.J. thing? Come on, fill us in, you know. I guess over the weekend, the jurors in the O.J. trial were allowed their first conjugal visits. Now, this is kind of scary. Listen to this. I guess one couple complained that while they were doing it, I guess O.J. kept looking in the window at him. So I don't know. They said in the paper today the O.J. trial might last up to 6 months. 6 months of this. Isn't that unbelievable? Today, O.J.'s lawyers, they told O.J. not to worry. They have over 7 months' supply of alibis. It's not a problem. We're well taken care of. You know, I hate watching these lawyers. You know, on both sides, they're just so contentious. You know, it's just dealing with lawyers. Like today, when Judge Ito walked into court and said, "Good morning, everyone." You see Shapiro stood up and said, "I object, Your Honor. There's no foundation whatsoever being a good morning or a bad morning. There's a morning just like any other morning, and I see no reason why. Mistrial! Mistrial!" You know, I would hate to get in one of those. I mean, they got you. Did you once throw a spitball in the 4th grade at a Susan Bailey? Yes, I did. Well, Your Honor, apparently this witness unreliable. Well, now they had the cross-examination of Denise Brown, which was, oh, man, that's very heavy. I'm not making jokes about it. This is terrible. But I guess Shapiro, they said, was chosen to cross-examine Denise Brown because he is considered the most compassionate of all the O.J. lawyers. A lawyer's compassion. You know, science is unbelievable. I didn't even know they had instruments that could measure stuff that small. That is amazing. To think that they could, you know, just... It's amazing. And I guess another surprise witness has showed up. An actor named Leif Tilden. Have you heard about this guy? Now, he was on, what, Turning Point the other night? You've probably seen him on some of the magazine shows. He is an actor and a puppeteer who lives across the street from Nicole, and he said he saw 4 men outside the condo. Now, I understand we have footage of the puppeteer being questioned today by Robert Shapiro. Can we cut to the footage today? Here's from the county court's office.
Yes, I do. I saw 4 men outside the Simpson condo. 3 men. 4 men. 3 men. 4 men. 3 men. It was 4 men. It was 3 guys. And they were wearing baseball caps. 2 men. Baseball caps. 2 men.
You know something, as I watched this trial, I used to think lens crafters was pretty impressive. Because remember lens crafters, they can make eyeglasses in what? About an hour. But that's nothing. I mean, look at O.J. He was able to make a phone call, cure arthritis, play golf, take a nap, pack for Chicago, take a shower, and get to the airport all in about an hour. Now that is impressive. That is an impressive statistic. But enough, O.J. Oh, God. There's got to be other stuff going on in the world. This is driving you batty. Actually, you know what happened today? Listen to this. There was another attempt to hurt President Clinton. I guess the guy in the Midwest tried to send President Clinton a letter bomb. Secret Service said, not the brightest guy. Apparently he tried to fax it. Yeah, and apparently just not the brightest guy out there. Now, the Washington Post is publishing a new book called First in His Class. And in this book is a list, I guess comprised by, what, Clinton's chief of staff, about all the women that Clinton had allegedly slept with. A list of all the women. Can you imagine? You thought that State of the Union address was long. Oh, my God. This thing is long. Just days. I guess President Clinton has proposed a $3 border fee. You hear this one? Have a $3 fee to help raise extra money to fight illegal immigration. You come across the border, you pay $3. Is that really the answer to our immigration problem now? A cover charge? You think that's going to do anything, huh? Or maybe a 2-drink minimum, something like that? Have the border guards dressed as maitre d'. Hi, how many in your party? Right, there's 3. That'll be $21. Okay, come right. Something in the San Diego area? Would you like that? Something up over here in Hollywood? I guess this movie, Legends of the Fall, #1 again this weekend, 4 weeks in a row. You seen this movie? Yeah. Have you seen it? No? Just applauding on general principle? No. Have you seen it? Good. Wait, Brad Pitt. Now, see, now this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Now, you saw the movie?
No.
Oh, you didn't see it. You just go Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is hot. Now, here's what the thing. Now, the movie is about, it's about a guy who brings his girlfriend home to meet his family, right? And then she instantly falls in love with his brother, who is played by Brad Pitt. This is why this movie is so ridiculous. If your brother's Brad Pitt, are you going to bring your girlfriend home to meet him? I mean, think about it. I mean, the guy is voted the sexiest guy in America. You're going to say, you have any brothers? Me? No, I'm an only child. I don't have any brothers. No, I don't. No, I don't. Thank you very much. What idiot. And some sad news. Listen to this. The inventor of the electronic calculator passed away. Yeah. He was 90.632221 years old. It's sad. Just a sad, sad thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a terrific show tonight. Big stars tonight. Good stuff tonight. Brett Butler is here from Grace Under Fire. Brett Butler. What was that? Huh?
That's a song from her show, Jay.
That sounded like Ghostbusters to me.
It did. You're right. It did sound a little
Very
like
close.
Ghostbusters, but it's close. It's
Very close.
song,
Somebody
man.
got in trouble doing that once. I remember.
I know, Jay.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, a 5-year-old actress, Lindsay Regala, is here from Miss Saigon. 5-year-old and a fine country band. Welcome to the Tonight Show. Nice to have you all here. Well, everybody's talking about it. I guess you all saw it on TV yesterday. In fact, even his friends are starting to comment. You know this whole thing about his scary look and the intensity and the way he turned from crazy to smiling in less than a second once they turn on the cameras. Boy, that Newt Gingrich is unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, it looks like President Clinton was unable to end the baseball strike. I don't know what he's going to do, send in troops or something there. But so now it looks like the season is going to start with replacement players. Boy, how weird is that, huh? Imagine seeing Clinton tossing out the first ball on opening day, and he's the starting pitcher. Oh, my God. Nobody there. Hey, another big guy. Hey. Yeah. Another big controversy at the O.J. trial today. Hey, remember yesterday when O.J.'s lawyers demanded that Marsha Clark remove that angel pin? Remember the whole big thing? They said she had this angel pin. They said, you got to take it off. Well, today, Judge Ito ordered Robert Shapiro and Johnny Cochran to remove their solid gold weasel pins from their lapel. Get them out of there. Take them off. So, yeah, they had to take theirs off, too. You know, yesterday, another juror at the O.J. trial was dismissed. How does that work? Do you think Judge Ito fires the jurors personally? I mean, does he try to explain, look, I'm sorry, it just wasn't working out. You ever do that when you get fired? The boss tries to make up excuses. You think Ito does that like he says, look, you're doing a great job, but just, well, the court is downsizing, okay? We had to make some cuts. We're going to go with 11 this time. Yeah, we'll give you a recommendation. Hate to see you lose the $5 a day, so we're going to work on it. Actually, it was revealed today that they dismissed the 63-year-old female juror, because she had the same arthritis doctor as O.J. You probably heard about this. That's why they let her go. And also because she was shoving and fighting with the other jurors. That's what it said today in the paper. Now, think about this. This guy must be a great arthritis doctor. I mean, he's got O.J. playing golf. He's got a 63-year-old woman in fistfights. Man, he must be the greatest doctor in the world. Man! I'll tell you something. Judge Ito pretty strict about how people dress and their appearance in his court. In fact, yesterday, he had a problem with a hairstyle of one of the witnesses that was a bartender from that Mezzaluna restaurant. Can we go to the footage? I want to show you this. Here's the actual footage. Now, here's the gentleman taking the stand. There he is there. As you can see, Judge Ito looking at him a little quizzically there. He's giving his name. Now, look, Ito reaches in his pocket and he takes out something. It looks like a knife. Now, you see that? You see that? Look, he's taking out a knife. Now, watch. This is unbelievable. Watch what he does. Look at that. He just, oh, I can't believe it. Look, it's unbelievable. You know, look at Shapiro and stop. I mean, was that unbelievable? Man, I can't believe that. Hey, listen to this. You know who's writing the book? Al Cowling. Yeah, writing the book. I don't know the title. I think we'll rule out Life in the Fast Lane. I think that's pretty much out. Now, here's something else that was revealed in testimony. Now, Shapiro, he said this is the reason. Remember the whole thing about throwing Denise and everybody out of the house? Well, they said that O.J. doesn't like people smoking in his house because it makes him furious because it stains the furniture, which is kind of ironic. I mean, who would have thought a guy who leaves bloody gloves and socks lying around would be such a stickler for neatness? I mean, gee, it just seems to... Ooh, yeah, a little harsh on that one. Now, listen to this, folks. This is unbelievable. A judge is now considering whether jurors in the Heidi Fleisch trial broke the law by discussing possible sentences with each other before the verdict was in. This could mean her whole case could be overturned. You know, this is totally backwards. This is the stupidest. Only in L.A. do the defendants get off and the jury gets convicted. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable now. Now the jury's going to jail. I mean, come on, Pop. Come on. Right. And last week, the Navy removed 5 female sailors from the USS Eisenhower for getting pregnant. Took them off the boat. Man, whatever happened, can you imagine what it would be like if they ever named the ship the USS Clinton? Oh, my God. Come on, get them off. Come on. And some showbiz gossip, folks. It looks like the show Models, Inc. may be headed for cancellation. I guess the president of Fox visited the Models, Inc. set today, and he didn't want to upset the cast members, you know. So he told the director, we might have to C-A-N-C-E-L the show. What's happening? What's happening? What is he saying? The biggest hit movie in America continues to be this Legend of the Fall, this Brad Pitt thing. That's like a huge movie. You've probably seen it now. Had a little story about it in the paper today. They say critics say the movie is successful because it's an original story of 3 brothers who are attracted to the same woman. Now, this is not an original story. I mean, every date the Three Stooges went on was like that. Wasn't that, remember? Remember the Three Stooges always attracted to the same? They would go on a date like Menage a Stooge. Remember how they would do that? One woman with 3 Stooges? That's just strange. And as I mentioned last night, this is the strangest story of the week. A 60-year-old grandmother from San Clemente, California, was arrested for prostitution charges. She was running a sex dungeon. Isn't that weird? A dominatrix grandmother. Boy, what are they putting in that Centrum Silver anyway? No, that's what they said. They said in the paper. They said in the paper she was a grandmother and a sadist, which means when she pinched your cheeks, she really pinched your cheeks. Good. Folks, we have a tremendous program. A gentleman, I admire this man. I think he does really good work. Besides being President of the United States, a terrific humanitarian, travels all over the world. Maybe you agree with some of the things, maybe you don't, but the man works very hard, and God bless him. Jimmy Carter is with us. Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah. That's very impressive. It's nice to meet movie stars. You know, it's nice to meet TV actors, but meeting presidents of the United States is a real thrill. So it's very exciting. It really is fun. Also with us, the man probably could be president one day himself. From Frasier, David Hyde Pierce, ladies and gentlemen. David Hyde Pierce is with us. many more. Maybe more vice presidential material, maybe. And the music of Seal. Seal is with us, of course. And we will be checking in with our correspondent from the road, Alexandra Wentworth. You know, we bought a car for $7 in Atlanta, Georgia. We saw this car advertised. $7. We bought it. We want to see if we'd make it back. She's driving it across. We will check in with her. Folks, say hello to Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band. As we mentioned before, you know, the Food and Drug Administration cracking down on consumer products that have inaccurate labels on them. And, well, they should. You know, a lot of products now have been changing their names because of this. So let's take a look at products with their old names and also with the new names they have, thanks to truth in labeling.
So be sure when you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie.
Why, thank you, band.
You're welcome.
Some lovely roller skating music. All skate. Thank you very much. Now, you probably know this product by its old familiar name, Taster's Choice. Not anymore. Now the government says they must change it to, when are those people finally going to have sex coffee, ladies and gentlemen? You probably know about this one, huh? Carnation Instant Breakfast. Huh? Yeah, sure. Well, can't call it that anymore. Got to call it what the government calls it. Vacuum cleaner bag dust. There it is, folks. Vacuum cleaner bag dust. You know, you see these everywhere now. You see them in drugstores. You see them at the supermarket. You know this brand here, these condoms, Trojan condoms. Can't call them that anymore. Government says you must call them what they are, guys. Let's be honest. They're wallet buddies. That's they are, wallet buddies. There you go. In fact, where's the guy who's on his honeymoon? There you go. There you go. So there you go. There you are. There you go. I'll try and get another case over there for the weekend for you, sir. All right. You probably know these. Triscuits, a familiar cracker, Triscuits, but the government has cracked down. They have cracked down. You can't call them Triscuits. You got to call them what they really are. The last crackers eaten at the Super Bowl party. That's what they are. Come on, and people go, oh, Triscuits. Here you go. Women, you know these. Press-on nails? Press-on nails? Well, that's what they used to be called. Can't call them press-on nails anymore. Must call them what they really are. White trash ID badges. There you are. White trash ID badge. Stand by your man and tell the world you love him. He's giving all the love. Well, here we go. How about this one? I can't believe it's not butter. You all know that. Well, the government says, no, you can't call it I can't believe it's not butter. You got to call it I can't believe the FDA approved this crap. That's what it is. Right here. In fact, where's the honeymoon guy? You might need to use this, too. Here you go. There you go. How about these fruit roll-ups? You know what these are, fruit roll-ups? What are they? These are fruit roll-ups. Let me see if this name really... Oh, these are fruit, and you eat these things, huh? Let's see, fruit roll-ups. Look, no good, huh? Oh, I see why the government changed the name. They now must be called fruit-flavored shoe insulators. There you are. There you go. Insoles. You guys, fruit guys? Oh, sorry. How about this? Old name, Squeezable Cheese Whiz. The new name, chemically processed goat phlegm. There you go. Let's see what that is. Oh, boy, that looks... Honeymoon guy, you got any use for this? Go ahead, there you go. Yeah. Here you go. Oh, boy. Parents, you know about this. You know about this. When kids go nuts for them, they're Cookie Crisps. But you can't call them Cookie Crisps anymore. You got to call them what the government says they are. Edible ant traps. That's what they are. Edible ant traps. Just put them down. You ever order one of these? Pizza Hut's Bigfoot. The Bigfoot pizza. It doesn't give you big feet. You got to call it what it really gives you. The Big Gut Pizza, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Nobody gets big feet eating one of those. And finally, as you see it, Colt 45 malt liquor. That's the old name, Colt 45. Government says, no, I'm sorry. Got to call it what it really is. Janet Reno's secret love potion. There you are, folks. Yeah. When we come back, we'll check with Alexandra somewhere on the road between here and Atlanta. But first, some exciting news from the all-new Cavalier, a genuine Chevrolet automobile right here. Be right back.
Even though it's shorter on the outside, we designed the new Cavalier to be the roomiest car in its class on the inside. In fact, we gave it so much more room that it moved up to a larger EPA class. Well, fortunately, they can't make us give it a big price. After all, the new Cavalier is a genuine Chevrolet.
Washington apples. They're as good as you've heard. It's a great year for Washington apples, and the values are better than ever. Right now at Lucky, you'll find crisp, juicy Washington Golden Delicious apples for just 69 cents a pound. Lucky, the low price leader every day. The Mazda 626 was designed to be an aerodynamic capsule, stable at speeds up to 125 miles per hour.
And behold, the two of you shall talk.
With front-wheel drive, dual airbags, and an available V6. So even at 55, you can feel secure knowing
To honor and obey.
you've made the right decision. Now the decision is easier. Lease the Mazda 626DX for $199 a month with $1,000 down.
What's all the fuss about down there? It's Weight Watchers' new Fat and Fiber plan. It's incredibly easy to follow.
Just count your fat and fiber grams, and you're free. Free to eat almost anything they sell.
At the supermarket, or there, or even there when you follow the plan.
Weight Watchers works. I know. So come on, cut the fat, not the food.
Join now and register free and lose 10 pounds in 5 weeks or get up to 2 weeks free, guaranteed. So register free and get the guarantee. Call 1-800-651-6000.
Welcome back. Great show for tonight. Former President Jimmy Carter will be here. David Hyde Pierce, the music of steel. And right now, as we have been doing all week, we bought a car for $7 from Steve Raymond Pontiac in Atlanta. And we're going to go to our friend Alexandra Wentworth, who is driving it across the country. Last night we talked from Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's see where she is now, live via satellite. Alexandra, where are you?
Hi, Jay. Jay.
Yes, where are you at?
Before we start, I just want to say one thing.
Yes.
Last night, my mother called me at the Comfort Inn, and she told me she was a little upset about the risque material I did on President Clinton last night.
Oh.
So I just want to say, President Clinton, I'm sorry. I think you're a fabulous president, and I'm sure a real tiger in bed.
I'm sure he greatly appreciates that. Now, where are you, in Oklahoma City?
Jay, I am on a huge cow patty in the middle of Oklahoma.
Oh. Can we see any?
Last night I drove through Muskogee and a little town called Hooker, Oklahoma, which is a great little town because you can stay overnight or just for an hour.
Now, what did you eat? What have you been eating? Are you eating good on the road?
Well, you know what? A lot of people don't know this, but there are fish in Oklahoma. And there's a very special fish here called the crappie. And last night, the waitress asked me, do I want a baked, broiled, or just a plain crappie? Of course, this morning I had the crapjack. And
now, how's the car holding up? The car doing all right?
The car's doing great.
Yeah.
I've spent about $200 on gas so far, and about $460 on oil. It's getting a little expensive. I've turned to Crisco. In fact, I poured a bottle of my oil of Olay in, and you wouldn't believe it. The car looks 20 years younger.
Really? Well, let's see. How's the video diary?
The video diary is great.
Let's see what you shot today.
I think you'll like it. Take a look.
Okay.
My ankle. Hey, thanks for stopping.
Hey.
Hey, Betty Broham, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, Harry and him and hitchhiker.
Yeah, we're a little lost. Mind if we take a ride, becoming your carpool pal?
Sure, but get in the back. The front's real stinky.
Hey, good idea. I don't like stink.
Oh, my God.
You okay? What'd you get, something?
I know who you are. You're those burger guys. You guys had breakfast?
Not any Egg McMuffins, but you got anything?
Cool.
Whoa, donut sticks. These would go good with coffee sticks. You have any coffee sticks?
Baseball. Excuse me, Jerry. Why do I have to drive?
Oklahoma, where the winds are really down the thing, and the grass is green, and the thing is pleasant.
Alexandra! Where are those two McDonald guys?
Well, I can't shake them. They're right here.
Oh. How you guys?
Hey, Tommy Talk Show.
What do you say there, Monsieur Monologue?
Hey, how are you? How's traveling when this is a carpool gal?
We're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. She's really great. She falls asleep a lot, though.
All right, now where are you guys headed?
Well, we're on a mission. We're hitting every McDonald's between here and Amarillo. Nothing's stopping us.
All right, sounds good.
Jay, they are slowing me down. They stop at every McDonald's. In fact, they want to go down to McDonald's Itchapoo.
Can't help
Hey,
it.
what a good idea there, Betty Broham. Let's go. Fries are on me.
Yeah.
Oh, no thanks.
Where you headed?
I'd rather have my goat phlegm.
All right, Alexandra, where you headed next?
Tomorrow I'm going to the Lone Star State, Texas.
All right, we'll see you in Texas tomorrow night.
All
right, hit the road. Be right back with Jimmy Carter right after this, folks.
Support comes from wood, brick, steel, and people. And in real estate, support comes from a Coldwell Banker agent. for the questions, the ideas. Support comes from a Coldwell Banker agent because that's what they get from Coldwell Banker. It's one reason why more than 9 out of 10 of our customers would recommend us to a friend. Wood, brick, steel, and people. Support you can count on from Coldwell Banker.
The Mazda 626 was designed to be an aerodynamic capsule, stable at speeds up to 125 miles per hour.
And behold, the two of you shall talk.
With front-wheel drive, dual airbags, and an available V6. So even at 55, you can feel secure knowing
To honor and obey.
you've made the right decision. Now the decision is easier. Lease the Mazda 6260X for $199 a month with $1,000 down.
Hello from Plank Road, where our man Paul...
You got Ice House in a can? Well, then you better let it out.
Ice House is now in cans. These superb cylinders are crafted from space-age aluminum, covered with awe-inspiring two-dimensional graphics, and chock full of ice-brewed Ice House. Plus, they're easy to stack, easy to hold, and if you've got a cooler, they're easy to keep cold. Thanks, and enjoy Ice House in cans.
When you're congested, it's like your nose takes over. You need Afrin. While cold tablets travel through your system, Afrin goes right to your nose, so it works 4 times faster than the leading cold tablet. Afrin, because you shouldn't have to wait to breathe.
This exciting offer is available, but only for a limited time, so buy it now.
Why do they say that?
Yeah, like we're actually going to get up and go.
McDonald's famous original double cheeseburger and sausage McMuffin with egg are each just 95 cents, but only for a limited time, so buy it now.
Pacing with your car is a great idea.
Especially when it's my new Grand Am.
Airbag, anti-lock brakes, 150 horsepower. This thing really moves.
Yeah, I would have gotten it sooner if I'd known about Pontiac's value pricing.
How much?
Same price as last year, under $14,000, with none of the back and forth. Sure don't miss your car.
Oh, yes?
Hey, wait up!
See your Pontiac Excitement Network dealer today.
Hey, where are you?
You know, when I hear the words Jumbo Jack, I can't help but smile. It reminds me of the first one I ever made on my dad's grill in the backyard. Well, now that I got my company back, I'm reintroducing my Jumbo Jack. It's juicier and tastier, like I used to make them. And just for old time's sake, it's only 99 cents. Watch out, Mac. Jack's back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very honored to have my first guest come out here. He was President of the United States, which is mind-boggling. He's on my show. From 1977 to 1981. That'd be 39th President, correct? Yes. Just nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. His newest book, Always a Reckoning, a book of poetry. Now, number 9 on the New York Times bestseller list. Please welcome Jimmy Carter. Good to be with you. Pleasure to have you back, sir.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your Nobel Peace Prize nomination.
Well, I'm one of those kind of throwaway nominees. You know, you have to be in war and get out of war to get
No. It's just very funny because so many times we have people on, and I say, congratulations for your music something. You know, there's so many music awards. There's so many other awards that people get. And here is an award that is like, oh, the greatest award in the world. And it just... You know, like here, see here they take out trade ads. Like, you ever see these things like it says like, best actress? You ever see these ads? Like, you know, someone will take it out. This one's for Jennifer Lang. Well, I took out an ad in Newsweek for you. A similar thing to help you get it. It says, best performance by a statesman in a supporting role. So there you are. See, there you are. I thought you get a kick out of that. So, oh yeah, you hang on to that. How is one notified that you get a letter, like from Ed McMahon, congratulations, you may be a Nobel? I mean, how are you told?
I've never gotten one.
Oh, no.
No, the nominations you don't get. You just hear about them on Jay Leno's show. But, but the actual award, that comes very rarely and to very few people.
Now, I sound so who you up against. It sounds like, you know, you and Mother Teresa battling it out. No, but I mean, how do they decide and how many, do you know how many, I mean, are there some years no awards and some years there's 10, some years there's 4? How does that go?
I think in the case of poetry, sometimes there are no awards.
Yeah.
But in the case of the Nobel Peace Prize, there is an award every year. Because a lot of people around the world are working for peace. Some of them are quite unknown, like Mother Teresa was before she got it. And some of them deserve it intensely, like she does. Others just comes out of the blue, and they're surprised. But I don't know how they do it. I've never inquired.
Just one day you find out. Well, it's a great honor, certainly.
It's an honor to be nominated, even.
Now, I want to bring up a name from your past. This is something I do with guests sometimes to sort of embarrass them. Do you remember the name Mary Brubaker?
How far back?
Oh, go. Well, it's not what you think. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea.
I don't know if Rosen's watching this or not.
No, this is a piece of tape I found. When you were running for president, you were on a cooking show in Iowa.
I know, yes.
Do you know this story?
Yeah, but how'd you know about it?
I found this piece of tape. This is a...
I was wandering through Iowa looking for anybody with a scratch pad or a tape recorder, and I couldn't get on in the news media. I couldn't get on the television, obviously. And finally one night, Jody Powell came back to the hotel room. We had to sleep together in the same room. We could only afford one room. And he said, "You're on TV." I said, "I can't believe it. What is it? A talk show?" "No, it's not exactly a talk show." A news documentary?" "No, it's not exactly a news documentary." So I got up the next morning, and on the way to the studio, Jody still wouldn't tell me what it was. But you say you have a tape?
Yeah. Well, here we go. It's a cooking show. Oh, my God. There we are.
Well, fish fillets, and you slice them up into small... This is one of the greatest things that ever happened to you. Just learning this recipe. It's a great one. I guarantee it's personal.
Does it guarantee, though, a place in the White House? Being a good
the recipe?
cook? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
That was in 1975. It was the only time I was on television in Iowa in 1975. And it's a great recipe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I should do it.
Will you cook that for us sometime?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Would you show us? I would love to do a cooking demonstration.
You come to see me, I'll do it.
Oh, that would be good.
Right on.
Sure.
Good.
We'll do it. Look, take a little break. More with President Carter right after this. Be right back.
Here in Ohio, we tested the new Honda Accord V6 and discovered that the car more people buy than any other is now better and quicker than ever before. Now, why would you want a car that lets you get away so fast?
You're late.
You got your reasons. The new Accord V6 from Honda.
Pardon me.
Wow, that's some breath.
Oh?
I agree. I've enjoyed your breath ever since 96th Street.
Well, thank you very much.
What makes Breath Savers so special?
Sir, it's a pleasure being crammed next to someone like you.
Hey, mind if I have a whiff?
Sure.
Breath Savers, with its cool, minty core, gives you the ultimate fresh breath.
Hello.
Hey, I was standing next to him. We're standing next to him.
Try Breath Savers with the core of confidence.
Tonight on Conan's Balding Gray and MTV's Kurt Loder on the decadence of 90s rock and roll.
Going on tour these days is just trying to keep healthy and work out. It's dull.
I'm Greg Kinnear. Tonight on Later, the very funny Richard Jeni. That's him. He was boring. Get him. All right, stand back, you animals. Stand back.
It is a world of total confidence. It is Avalon. It is smooth acceleration from a powerful V6 with stability and maneuverability that goes beyond the expected. For the most refined ride of any Toyota ever, Avalon, the new flagship from Toyota. Experience the tranquility.
When Disneyland first opened, we sent folks spinning. Our 10th birthday was wild. The 20th, out of control. Our 30th, unbelievable. 1995 is our 40th birthday. And we're celebrating by bringing you our biggest ride in 40 years. the Indiana Jones adventure. So bring your family this year and celebrate with ours. It's the best Disneyland ever.
Every car has a slogan. At your Northern California Toyota dealers, it's the more you know, the more likely you buy a Toyota. Case in point, the Toyota Tercel is cooler looking than the Honda Civic. The base Tercel has 33% more horsepower than the base Civic. Tercel has a rear stabilizer bar for better handling and safety. Civic doesn't. And a 5-year powertrain warranty versus just 3 for Civic. Honda's slogan, by the way, is we make it simple. And if you're trying to choose between Tercel and Civic, they really do.
From News Center 4, this is your 24-hour news service.
Good morning. I'm Ricky Stevenson. Milpitas, San Jose police stepping up efforts to catch a serial rapist. Terrified residents warned to lock windows and doors. The white woman dismissed from the Simpson jury says there's no truth to reports of racial conflict. And with spring training 8 days off, Congress shows no signs of wanting to get involved with President Clinton's effort to end the baseball strike. More news in an hour.
Check out the all-new, completely redesigned Toyota Tercel, available only at your Northern California Toyota dealer.
Welcome back. Talking with former President Jimmy Carter, who's got a book of poetry out, Always a Reckoning. Your lovely wife, Rosalind, was here.
I know. She enjoyed it.
Yeah, very good taste in women, I must say. I must compliment you there. She was, and she told me some secrets, and I was quite shocked. She told me that you kissed her on the first date.
Well, that was when I was, still young enough to lust.
Oh, yeah. And also what? You proposed 3 times, and she turned you down 3 times, is that correct?
That's right. The first time was 49 years ago this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
49 years ago. Wow.
But 6 months later, we got married, and we'll be celebrating our 49th anniversary the 7th of July.
So you were just kids, huh?
She was almost 18.
Well, I got... Folks, I have a confession to make. My name is Jay, and I'm an OJ-aholic. Look, before we begin tonight, I'd like us all to synchronize our watches to 11:36 so we don't have any arguments later about the sequence of events, okay? That's the whole thing. Now, I've been watching the trial for the last couple of days. Kind of dull the last couple of days. The whole thing's revolved around, like, wacky neighbors and barking dogs, and suddenly it's People's Court we're watching now. It's People's Court. Wouldn't it be great if it was like People's Court? Wouldn't you just like to see Judge Ito come in and go, okay, that's it, I've heard enough, I'll make my decision after the next commercial. We'll be right back. Let's get the whole thing over with. Saw a rather nice-looking elderly woman testifying today. See her with the white hair? I was waiting for her to go, where's the beef? I thought it was Clara Pella or something. You see that lady? She's like a nice, pleasant woman. Now, have you been following the trial? Now, you may have seen the waiters and waitresses from that Mezzaluna restaurant. They testified yesterday. And today, the prosecution called another restaurant worker to the witness stand. He's the McDonald's employee who waited on O.J. and Cato the night of the crime. Remember, they went to McDonald's right afterwards, right? Well, apparently, we have the tape of the young man who was working that night testifying. Can we cut to the tape? Can we show the video? He's being questioned.
On the night in question, what time did the defendant approach the drive-thru window? How would you describe the defendant's appearance? Did the defendant supersize his order?
Now, according to a story in the New York Post, O.J.'s friend, Al Cowlings, is trying to get a book deal of his own. And he promises, listen to this, in his book, to reveal what O.J. said inside the Bronco. I think we know what he said, huh? Something along the lines of, go faster, you idiot! Go faster! Will you? Pick it up! Pick it up! And yesterday, star defense witness, you probably heard about this woman, Marianne Gerchus. I heard about this woman. She was arrested for suspicion of defrauding the Marriott Corporation out of $23,000. Apparently, she stayed at a Marriott hotel and failed to pay for 5 local phone calls she made. So apparently, those rates, those hotel rates will kill you. However, although today she did say she saw 4 men running from the Marriott, 2 Hispanics. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. Now, I guess, Judge Ito is apparently investigating allegations of possible misconduct among the jurors. I'm sure you heard about that. One or more jurors may have been doing something they shouldn't have, and you can't blame them. I mean, he's sitting there all day. In fact, can we go to the courthouse again? Can we see what the jurors... Let's see. Okay, there's Judge Ito sitting down after a sidebar. Now, that gentleman on the end looks like problems. What's this? Oh, there you go. There you are. Hey, wow. That looks pretty serious to me. Looks pretty serious to me, so I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, some very sad news. Dan Quayle announced today he is not running for president in 1996. However, he did not rule out running in 97, so I don't know. No, Dan Quayle said the problem with running for president is the amount of fundraising you have to do. He said he couldn't raise that much money, and today the Democrats said, look, how much you need? We'll get it for you, okay? We'll get you all the dough you need. Yeah, big dough, big dough, big dough. Speaking of that... Today, the Republicans introduced their version of a welfare proposal plan. It's called, You're on Your Own! You're screwed! Get out of here! Thank you very much. That's it. Thank you. Hey, President Clinton is now threatening to impose huge tariffs on China because that country keeps selling unauthorized copies of American CDs and videotapes. He is cracking down. That's what I love about this country. You know, thousands of people get run over in Tenement Square with tanks. No problem. Bootleg a copy of Ernest Goes to Jail. That's it. Come on. Come on. Send in the troops. That's it. Cracking down. Human rights violations. And I guess, you know, President Clinton also wants the government to help end the baseball strike. Oh, please. Don't we have enough to do? What is the government? You know what will happen? This is a stupid idea. The Republicans will side with the owners. The Democrats will side with the players. And Clinton will spend all his time trying to meet Morgana, the kissing bandit. That's what's going to happen. You know that's what's going to happen. Come on. And I guess this new Surgeon General nominee is in a lot of trouble. What's his name? Henry Foster, I think his name is. Today, Clinton said he is standing behind his nominee, though. Well, that's how it always happens. See, first he stands in front with the nomination. Then he stands beside them as they're nominated. Then he stands behind them. And then he just slowly backs away. Goodbye. You're screwed. See you later. Goodbye. How are you, Kev? You looking good?
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Things going well?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right, man.
Kev, you know what anniversary it is this week? You'll never guess this.
You're right.
You know what's 60 this week?
60?
You know what's 60?
Smitty? I don't know.
No, not Smitty. McDonald's. Not McDonald's. Let me say McDonald's. Monopoly.
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 Oh, I was getting ready to say that.
60 years old this year. Of course, it's been updated since it was first introduced in 1935. For example, you still have the card that says get out of jail, only now you have to hire Johnny Cochran. It costs $5 million. But it doesn't matter. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Some sad news for the Kellogg's, folks. Kellogg's has announced it will lay off a number of its workers. That's kind of sad. I mean, it's tough when you stop at an intersection and you see Snap, Crackle, and Pop carrying signs that say, "We'll work as food." And finally, any comic book fans? Yeah. Big comic book, yes, sir, big comic book fan? Hard to believe up there. You find you, what's your favorite comic? What is it? Spider-Man. That's a Marvel comic. Probably use a bookmark, too, I imagine. No. Well, listen to this. Marvel Comics is coming out with a new superhero who has the well-developed, powerful body of a full-grown man, but the mind and soul of a 10-year-old boy. Because you ask any woman, she'll tell you, this is not Superman. This is every guy in L.A. Ladies and gentlemen! With us tonight, one of the most beautiful women in the world. Now, supermodel is a term people use quite loosely, but this woman is probably, is she the first supermodel? Probably. Yeah, I think that's probably fair to say. One of the very first supermodel. She was in the first issue of Sports Illustrated, first swimsuit edition, which was banned in my hometown of Boston. We have to show that picture. We'll show you the picture that was banned. They would not let you sell Sports Illustrated. Little tease to get you to watch the program. We will show that a little bit later. In fact, here she is. She's going to get mad. You know we have this commercial? I love this commercial. This is on when I was in college. Here's Cheryl. Wait, here she is. Take a look at this. I love this commercial.
New Ultra Bright gives your mouth sex appeal.
Oh, sex appeal. This sex appeal, Cheryl Teagues will be here. Cheryl Teagues on the program. And a very talented performer. I think this man's terrific. Terrific music, and he is driving this young woman batty, right? Big Harry Connick fan. Harry Connick Jr. is here. Harry Connick Jr. Harry Connick Jr. There you are. And a young boy, he was only 4 years old when he was on with us. And, gosh, he's about 4.5 now. He's a very... very energetic young man. Deb, we did not give this kid any sugar, did we? Last time we gave him sugar, he was bouncing off the walls. But he's on the show. Was it Fudge? Is that the name of the show? Fudge, Saturday mornings. He's a delightful little boy. Luke Carson-Leno, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Carson-Leno is here. And, of course, our good friend, Alexandra Wentworth. If you've been watching all week, you know we bought a car for $7 in Atlanta, Georgia, to see if it would make it across the United States. And she is as far, probably somewhere around Texas. Now, while we're waiting, we got our satellite hooked up. We're going to catch her live. She's somewhere in Texas. She's pulling off to the side of the road as we speak. So I thought I'd answer a few questions while they're getting ready for that from our inquiring studio audience. Folks, it's time to Ask Jay Anything. I see as I look around, so many of you have your hands raised. You all have questions. Ed, let's start with you.
All right, Jay. This is Heidi Frobenius from Baltimore, Maryland. She has a question for you.
Oh, wow. Very attractive woman. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Tim Allen wrote a book. Have you ever thought about writing a book?
Yes, Tim Allen did write a book. Tim Allen wrote this book here. Probably saw it. Here it is. Can you get a shot? It's Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man, like a million-selling book, a huge book. I, too, wrote a book selling almost as well as Tim's. Here's mine. It's called Don't Stand Too Close to This Book, or you'll notice it's not actually written by Tim Allen there. You see, that's we're doing very well. Doing very well. Not quite as well as Tim's, but doing okay. All right, Ed, you have another job?
Yes, I do, Jay. Well, this is Brian Schindler from New York, New York, and he has a question for you.
Yes, sir. I'm curious if you think the O.J. Simpson case is getting too commercialized.
Yes, it is. You know, it is. There's so much junk, so much stuff. In fact, did you see this? This came out today. I don't know if you just saw this. I couldn't believe this. I saw this downtown. This is the new O.J. barking dog alarm clock. Let me show you how this works. Every night, about 10:15... We almost ready with Alexandra? We almost ready with Alexandra? We got our satellite. One more question. Yes.
Yes, Jay, this is Molly McAmer from Alexandria, Virginia.
Oh, hi, Molly.
Hi, how
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen from Full House are so cute. Have they ever been on your show?
Oh, yes. Those delightful little imps were on the program last October. You know, Mary Kay and Ashley are the twins who take turns playing the part of Little Michelle on the lovable TV program Full House. You know, a lot of shows use twins to play one part, you know, for legal reasons. And, in fact, oh, boy, that reminds me. I got to go backstage for just a minute. This won't take long. Can you follow me back? Excuse me, just 1 second, would you, folks? Excuse me. Hey, my turn already, Rex? That's right. You know the rules. 8 hours, and I'm out of here. What you talk about in a monologue? I don't want to go repeat myself, you know? Come on, Doug. Why don't you pay attention once in a while? Will you get going? The audience is waiting. Come on. Yeah, well, I'm still tying my tie. Look, it doesn't even match mine. Some twin you are. Look, get out there. Those fools. They won't notice the difference anyway. Family problem. We'll be back and check with Alexandra on the road right after this, live via satellite. Be right
back. You are now free to operate all electronic devices.
What a hard-working bunch. And you're working harder than most. I've seen bigger screens on a calculator. Now, this is a nifty screen, but objects may shift during flight. And you're working too hard because, frankly, your hands are just designed wrong. Ooh, an IBM ThinkPad. See, now this is what it's like to fly first class.
Your Northern California Toyota dealers present this side-by-side comparison of the Toyota Tercel and the Honda Civic. The Tercel has a bold new European design. The Civic doesn't. The Tercel has a rear stabilizer bar for better handling and safety and optional anti-lock brakes. The Civic doesn't. And the base Tercel has 33% more horsepower than the base Civic, which might explain why the Civic hasn't gotten here yet.
Washington apples. They're as good as you've heard.
It's a great year for Washington apples, and the values are better than ever. Right now at Lucky, you'll find crisp, juicy Washington Golden Delicious apples for just 69 cents a pound. Lucky, the low price leader every day.
You touch it. Your body rubs against it. It's inches from your face. It's mildew. And cleaning it isn't enough. You have to kill it with Tilex. Tilex Mildew Remover's powerful disinfecting formula kills mildew and destroys its stain. Don't just clean mildew. Kill it with Tilex. Now at a new low price.
Welcome back. Got a great show for you tonight. One of the most beautiful women in the world, Cheryl Teagues, Harry Connick Jr., a little 4-year-old actor, Luke Tarastano. I always get screw his name up. And, of course, our good friend Alexandra, who we will go to now. As I mentioned every night this week, we bought a car last Friday from Steve Raymond Pontiac in Atlanta to see if it would make it across the United States. So far, Memphis, Texas, I think, tonight. Is that where she is? Let's go live via satellite to Alexandra Wentworth. Alexandra, where are you?
Whoa! Popcorn.
There she is.
Hi, Jay.
Wow. What are you doing with that horse?
I'm in Texas, where everything is big, including my hair. And I'm on the horse because a big tanker had to get fueled up, so I figured I had a few hours.
Oh, I see. How is Amarillo?
I love Texas.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, there's a lot of wildlife in Texas. This morning I saw a little rodent-like creature poking his head out of a gopher hole. So I guess Ross Perot has a lot of free time.
Now, how is the... Go ahead,
There's a lot of, like, highways that go on forever.
Yeah.
And, you know, you should tell Mr. Shapiro that everyone down here drives white Broncos with guns.
Oh, really? Well, how is the car holding up, okay?
She's doing great. I had a little problem this morning. I checked the carburetor, only to realize I didn't have one.
Oh.
Also, I mean, she'll go about 110 miles an hour, which is great, because you can cruise. And that's why I got these, so I don't have to stop.
Oh, that's great.
So, Jay, I have a little video journal for you.
Oh, yeah, what did you shoot today? You shot some stuff in Texas?
Yes, I did.
All right,
take a look and see.
Here's Alexandra's video journal.
Need some help? Are you putting that in the right place?
I don't know. You guys ever put oil in a car before?
Not that much.
Just won the party.
All right.
Got any sushi?
No sushi. We got a 72-ounce steak, though.
Really?
Uh-huh.
How long? And this is the big challenge, right?
It's the big challenge. It's you have to eat baked potato with shrimp cocktail with salad and a roll and the 4.5 pounds of steak in an hour.
All right, let's try.
You want to try?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Get ready. We'll get it cooking for you right now.
Okay.
We're going to start the time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go beef.
I'm the mayor, and I want to congratulate you on eating 4.5 pounds of Texas beef.
Well, thanks so much.
It's nice to have you here.
Well, thanks. It's nice to be here. Watch where you step.
Yeah, I saw that.
Time eaten?
48 minutes.
48 minutes. Weight before, 110. Hometown, L.A. Comments, 1-800 Jenny Crank.
Well, you're more than halfway home. Where are you headed next?
Next I'm going to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, that's a great town. All right, listen, Alexandra, we'll check in with you tomorrow. Good luck, and take it easy out there on the road.
Okay.
See you tomorrow night.
Jay. Hey, wire me some money.
What?
Wire me some money.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. We'll see you tomorrow. Be right back. Right after this.
Hi, I'm TK Crowley, and I'm one of MCI's new friends and family customers. Here's how it works. When I spend just $10 a month, I save 50% calling my mom and dad, my sisters, a guy I sometimes admit is my brother, and these characters. They're the friends and family customers I choose, so my calls to them are half price. The other people I call, well, I save 25% on every call to them automatically. And this group includes everyone else in America. The fact is, no matter who I call with new friends and family, I always save over AT&T's best program.
The Mazda 626 was designed to be an aerodynamic capsule, stable at speeds up to 125 miles per hour.
And behold, the two of you shall talk.
With front-wheel drive, dual airbags, and an available V6. So even at 55, you can feel secure knowing
To honor and obey.
you've made the right decision. Now the decision is easier. Lease the Mazda 626DX for $199 a month with $1,000 down.
Siskel and Ebert give Boys on the Sides 2 thumbs up. Whoopi's best work in years.
Are you crazy? Did I hurt him? What do you mean did you hurt him? You hit him with a bat.
Good Morning America says it's so much fun. Drew Barrymore is terrific. Gene Shalit of NBC TV says shining performances. Mary Louise Parker is a revelation. And the New York Daily News gives it 4 stars. Boys on the Side. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
There's something new lurking in the night. Something wild. Something that can't be tamed. And now he wants you to come out and play. Red Wolf is here. Follow your instincts.
Well, ladies, what do you think about our new Snackwell Zesty Cheese Crackers?
I can't believe you packed all this taste in these adorable crackers. Say, we could use a refill here.
Sorry, I have to save some for the other groups.
New reduced fat Snackwell Zesty Cheese Crackers.
In the Mazda Millennia, you'll find out what a luxury car costs when you're not asked to pay for a luxury division and all that overhead. The $26,000 Millennia from Mazda. They say money will go farther in the new Millennia, and apparently it's true, because you can lease one for just $349 a month and $1,000 down. The new Millennia from Mazda.
Kids like Jerry sometimes wish their lives were different.
Nice swing.
I'm so slow. It would have been cool to go fast.
But now they're learning.
I have a plan. Whoa.
There's nothing better.
We're as good as anybody.
Take him down, Kathy.
Than being yourself. Heavyweight. A big new comedy from the creator of The Mighty Ducks. Rated PG. Starts Friday, February 17th.
My first guest, only 4 years old. He can be seen starring in Fudge, which airs Saturdays on ABC. Please welcome Luke Sassatano, ladies and gentlemen. Want to jump up and down on the chair?
No, thanks.
No?
Whatever that song is, it's not mine.
No, that's not your song. No, wait a minute. Last time you were here, you told me your favorite song. What's the name of it?
It's Busting Surfboards and it's a surfboard. Besides.
It's Busting Surfboards. No, I asked them to learn it.
Well.
I asked them to learn it, especially with you. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
No, but you promised me last time if they learned the song, you would do like your dance thing.
I would.
What, you'll do it? All right, here we go. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Enough dancing. Hey! Face the camera. Yeah. Very good. See, I told you they'd learn it for you.
Yeah, well, that's not the end of the song.
Well, no, but I don't want to get you all tired out. You know.
I never went down that easy.
Well, you're not a young man anymore. You're 4 now.
4.5, you mean?
4. Well, last time you were 4, so you were more energetic. Now you're a little older. You got to learn to slow down.
No. The last time I was on, I'm 4.5 too.
Oh, so you've been 4.5 the whole time?
Yes.
Hang on. When were you here? No, you were now you're like 4 3/4.
I was 4 1/2, but now I'm 4 1/2 3/4. That's what.
Can I get you some more sugar?
No, I didn't even have any.
You didn't have any sugar this time?
No.
I learned my lesson last time. How about your girlfriend? How's your girlfriend doing?
Now I remember her name. Okay, quiet down so I can hear.
You remember her name?
Yeah, Lauren. That's what her name is. Now I remember Lauren. My brain's not working very well. That's why some blood got cut in it, and so it's like, duh.
You know that happens to a lot of guys in L.A.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, you were in New York City recently, yes?
Why you ask me that again? I already went to
No, you didn't. We talked about it last time, but you never got to it. Remember we were going to talk about New York, and you didn't get a chance to talk about it.
Yes, I went to New York.
Yes? Do you like New York? Do you like New York City?
Now I'm making him laugh.
That's right. That's right. Remember you got mad at me last time because I made you laugh?
Yes.
Was it with the killer bees?
No.
Was it when I went like this? See, that works good.
Yeah.
See, if you do something I don't like, I can just go. So tell me about New York City. Did you take the subway? Did you take cabs? What did you do?
I only took cabs at all. I didn't have a chance to take the dumb subways. They're too fast.
You know, you should think about retiring, Luke. I think you're getting too wound up here.
Do you know what?
Do you know how to hail a cab?
Yes.
Show me how to hail a cab. You know how to... You go like what? Like that?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah.
And that will get a cab, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to whistle, or you just go like that?
Well, sometimes you have to whistle, but other times you...
Oh. You just go like that.
I can't whistle very well, but I'm not loud.
Oh, no, but see, you were going like this? You got to blow out.
Yeah.
Can you go like this?
No. Hey, do you hear this?
I don't hear anything. You got to do it like this. Pretty good, huh?
How about like stop?
Oh, that's a little bit, yeah. A little bit. You're getting it.
He heard it.
I did hear it. Now we have you know, I saw a commercial you did.
Which one?
The one where you're in the bathtub.
I thought you were going to run it the first time.
No, we didn't get a chance to run it the first time. You want me to show it to the people now? You don't mind them seeing you in the bathtub?
No, come on. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Okay, go. Here he is.
Eating healthy foods like fruits and vegetables, broccoli and beans, it's a good idea. But sometimes, even our best ideas can backfire on us. Be sure you can eat whatever you want without the embarrassing formation of gas. Be sure.
That's a neat commercial.
Yeah.
So tell me,
What?
how do you like doing your TV show? Have you been watching? Do you watch yourself on TV?
Yeah, I think my mom and dad laughed back off stage because you just ran the commercial. I bet they saw it on monitor.
Yeah, they probably did. But I'm asking about your TV show. Do you like doing your TV show?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you got me confused when you said, I'm sorry it's all over. That means I'm finished doing it. I'm finished working with it, and now it airs on TV.
Oh, yeah, you finished shooting. But do you watch it? Do you get up on Saturday mornings and watch yourself?
Yeah, and I saw the movie. You thought it was
You saw the movie?
Yeah, it was. You thought it was the TV show was on Saturday night, but
No, Saturday morning.
no, yeah, but you thought that was when the confusion started, and you said that it was on.
It's on Saturday morning. We just cleared that up.
Yeah, but
Now, I heard you wanted to meet Steven Spielberg and do a movie. Is that true?
yes, but
You have an idea for a movie?
yes.
What is it?
Yes, I remember. Well, it's John Wayne comes back to life in the form of a ordinary child named Luke the Duke that's 4 1/2.
Oh, I see.
Can you please quiet?
Please. So you come back as Luke the Duke. You'll be.
Yeah, and then I have a dog named Pilgrim that he's an angel. He has a halo over him, and he talks.
Thanks, Luke. Luke Carson-Leno. Thanks, Luke. Come on, I'll walk you out. Come on over, meet your man. Come on over here. Come on over here. Here, walk me.
Its space is limitless. Its silence is deafening. Its movements are graceful. Yet its power is undeniable. What is it?
AT&T, this is Margaret.
Margie, tell me about AT&T True USA Savings.
Certainly.
What's the monthly fee?
No fee.
No fee?
No fee!
Make $25 in calls a month, and we'll subtract 20% off your AT&T bill.
Wow!
I'm sick of the circles!
You got circles?
No calling circles. You could save to anybody in the U.S. you want to call.
No circles. Call anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody!
AT&T True USA Savings. Save 20% to anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Your true voice.
Tonight on Conan, we bring you a message from the Space Shuttle Discovery.
Well, Conan, the jury is back, and Denise Brown is going to take the stand again.
Plus actor Kevin Pollak and Ellen Cleghorn tonight.
Tonight on Later, one of the finest programs we've ever had. I'll be chatting with that bright young Greg Kinnear.
No. I'm hosting now.
Oh, the flashbacks. I'm not all that concerned with where a luxury car comes from or who builds it. All I want is the best car that I can get my hands on. I found that car.
Lease the 275-horsepower Seville with the North Star system right now for $599 a month for 36 months with zero down.
I've seen what's out there, but there's nothing quite like my Seville.
See your Cadillac dealer today.
Washington apples. They're as good as you've heard.